I'm so sorry. I didn't think like Sims would be that weird. So I found a game I actually wanted to try for a while, but never really did. Like I started, but didn't really do too much. And this is What Remains of Edith Finch. I actually forgot what it was about, but I guess we'll find out together. Let me just see. Alright, and I might just make another announcement for you so you know what's going on. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, it's such a mess today. I literally didn't expect this. Alright. Okay, we try again. I think so far it was only Zycro who was hanging around, so I'm really sorry, Zycro. You're back. Yes, let's see what's going on here. New game. Oh, I actually started in... never mind. Never mind, it's okay. I actually just started the new game and paused it, but it's okay. Just gonna start like fresh. I was so unsure what to play, honestly. I was literally browsing through the store and then I was like, yeah, actually there should be a game we already bought and not just buy a new one just to stream it from PlayStation, because most of the time I don't stream from PlayStation. That's just because of the PC shit. Ooh, Maze just went live as well, let's go. I know who we are raiding later. Is there anything... Hello? We're supposed to stand up? Oh, okay. Edith Finch. Yeah, how do I interact? Oh, with R1.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Alright. Oh, we're actually supposed to move? Hold on, I thought we would just get some story going on. Can I move fast?
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
That's not... Okay, so R1 is an action
Inside
button.
the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Shit. I mean, can you take them with you? No? Okay. Well then.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
I mean, it worked, I guess.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Apparently I can't jump.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Oh, shit.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Look at that. Some sort
As a
of
child,
tower.
the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house. Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Well, that's actually how we're supposed to get in
The
here?
power had been turned off the night we left.
This is a lovely game. Hi Mahito, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by, I appreciate that. Yeah, I was actually starting with Sims, but this shit confused me.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
And so I basically already streamed like around an hour, and then I decided we're just gonna go for this one. Have this platinum, let's go! How are you doing? Oh my god, I need light. I'm literally blind. Where am I supposed to go?
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Also guys, make sure to check out Mahito. Absolutely a lovely streamer, plays a lot of variety. Oh wait, you're currently Platinum Dead by Daylight? If you haven't already,
My mom
make
was
sure.
the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Check out his channel, leave him a follow. Is it a scary game?
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Pretty much the premise of the game is to go find out what had happened to the Finch family. Is it scary? Raven, hi, happy time zone, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by, I appreciate that. Neues Spiel gefunden, ja, es ist eigentlich schon, also ich habe das schon ziemlich lange, aber ich habe es irgendwie nie wirklich gespielt und da ja im Moment mein PC immer noch in Reparatur ist, wollte ich halt mal gucken, was wir sonst spielen können. Ich hatte erst mit Sims angefangen, aber das war irgendwie von der Steuerung her nicht so schön. Und jetzt habe ich das nochmal ausgegraben und dachte mir, warum nicht? Not scary? Okay, that's good. Oh.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Not scary is good for me then. Same. Literally same. Okay, so for this one we need a key.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Yeah. Okay. We are playing as I think the next Finch in line. It's being narrated by Edith. Oh.
Instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Okay. do we find some moldy food? Wait, this was the garage. Up. We went into the kitchen. I got lost as well. Thankfully. Clues? Raven, I literally don't know. I just started the game. From what I read, it's like find out what happened to the Finch family. But I don't know what is going on in this game because we are literally just popped into it. So, basement was locked.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Oh, that's not scary at all. Let's snoop around then, indeed.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Milton? Okay, let's go upstairs. Dude, look at all those books. Holy
After Milton
crap.
disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
So she literally sealed up all the rooms. Except from this one over here. I'll have a look around later. I wanna have a look through the spies. See what's going on.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Pretty much go to their room and you'll find a story. Okay, we'll check this in a second.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Okay, so there was one room that wasn't locked, so let's have a look.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Calvin is sad. Oh, really?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him. Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh, shit.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
We're saving. There's a book. Molly Finch.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late.
The fuck?
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Thank you. We don't eat Christopher here.
I ate a lot of things that night. I kept eating and eating. Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
Please don't eat it.
I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat. I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Huh? Oh.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Where am I supposed to go now? Yeah, this is where we were. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me. Oh, there we go. Can you jump? The little ringing? The bell? Yeah. Just gotta look around. I'm trying. Apparently we're still chasing
I
the
almost
bird.
got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Where do we hear the nibbling?
Rabbits.
Ah, I see.
I imagined imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit.
I fucked it up, hold on. There we go.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark. I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good. I grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Wait, I'm a snake? Oh shit. Ein bisschen weird das. Ich weiß halt noch nicht, woraus es hinausläuft.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere. I was big, but I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Where will we just go? No, where? Oh, this is what I wanted to find out. Oh, the perspective is literally not great. You're at that part? Great. Apparently I'm just devouring people right now. Oh wait, we've been in here. I'm lost. Maita, I don't know where to go. What is this? What remained of Edith Finch? I'm apparently hungry and I want to eat people. I just can't find any more people. Oh, wait a second.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, we smelt something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
God, it took me a horrible long time to find out what's going on.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe. I got closer and closer.
Wait, are we now in the little child's room?
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay. Right. Creepy Raven is done with this game already.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here. I grew up looking at Molly's room. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Oh, we're just casually walking through the roof. On the roof
This will be
now?
obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Wait, that's it? No.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Ah, I see.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
So now we know what was going on with Odin.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh shit!
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
I definitely didn't expect that. There's a secret in this bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Okay.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book. Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
But we weren't done in the bathroom, right? Oh, I can't get out of here now. Okay, never mind then.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh!
My
I
brother
see.
said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Think like that it's so vivid. It is indeed.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that
No.
day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
maybe
This
if the
sounds
wind
like
hadn't
the
picked up,
branch is about to come down.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Yes. Sorta. Oh, what the heck?
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Holy crap. That's actually wild. Okay, so I guess that's it in here.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Oh, we need to put this up. Ah, okay, I thought I had to... Okay, I see. Have a spunk. I don't
The
know
passages were
where
a
we're
pretty
going.
tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, we have two options now. Let's go here first.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Barbara.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Barb Street. Dreadful stories.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
This is my favorite one.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
I'm scared.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Why do we have fucking Halloween music going on? Bro.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh, what the fuck?
The fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She
Geh mal
threw him
kurz, alles
out,
klar?
but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh, I hate this. This is your favorite one?
Walter, are you there?
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh shit.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. When he heard it was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Oh.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
How am I even supposed to go down now? Oh. Okay.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Ooh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Okay, hi Noodle, how's it going? Oh, what the fuck? I'm so confused.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I mean, yeah, she probably will be remembered. What the heck? Oh yes, the door is glued. I forgot. Gotta go through here.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Like he says, it's indeed confusing, really? Okay, there has to be another way.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Okay, we can go up here.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Let's go up here then.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Never mind.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of. I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement. Maybe I should go check out that music box down by the basement.
Music box down by the basement. Bitch, I can't see shit. Can we... Is there a way to turn the... Oh. Would that be okay for you? Because it's literally so dark. Or is it too bright like that? Okay. Music box by the basement. Can dim our screen. Yeah, sorry, I literally couldn't see shit up there.
If I keep winding the music box, maybe a key will pop out like it did in the comic book.
Still trying to find out where the fucking basement is. Here. Music box. Oh. Cool.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Why would she say this? Are they preparing, or were they preparing animals down here?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Oh, this is like some panic room.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Is he just living out of canned peaches? What the heck?
It's been a week now. The longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Oh, shit.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with 1 more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Bro, really? Oh my god, imagine hiding for years because you're fucking
Walter
afraid
died when
and
I
then...
was 6.
Oh my god.
I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
What the heck? Wait, where do we...
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Oh.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Sorry. Apparently we just have to press or use the upper stick. Oh shit.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Oh. Poor Walter. Wait, what am I missing? Oh, there's a way.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of.
Oh, I'm confused. Let me just bring something real quick since we have ads going on right now. We're only an hour into this game. That's actually wild. I think we already discovered so much stuff. Wonder if you can get back into the boys' room. I don't know. I think we're just discovering the stories
to be
one
honest,
by one.
I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
So I'm not sure if we can actually go back or if it's just like room by room.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Damn, the lights going on kind of scared me. I can't get over here. Thought I could jump over this maybe. Apparently not. Oh, there are stairs over here. Don't think I could move on over there.
And when you look at the house, it had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. any of it seems possible.
Okay, we're not gonna go this way, so let's go towards the house. No. That doesn't help me either. Oh, over here. Damn it! Why am I so blind?
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, that is kinda awkward indeed.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
There are so many! What the heck?
Sven built the house, but it was Edith who designed the cemetery.
Wanna be buried in a pet cemetery? I assume you won't. Okay, let's go on here.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh, okay, I see. Sorry,
She
I
could see it
misunderstood.
poking out of the water at low tide.
What the heck? Oh!
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
That's it? Yeah, that's it. Oh, sure. Go for it. Okay, we gotta go back. Thought there was a round way.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Yes.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
I can't get up here. Oh, there's a ladder. I didn't see that.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
I'm over here, Dad. What?
Yeah, sorry.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are. Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Bro, are we literally...
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Sure.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
It's actually cool that we have to zoom in and out.
Man. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Okay, what shall we go for then?
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
What am I supposed to take a picture of here?
Let's see.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot,
There
let me
we
get a picture
go.
of you.
There we go. Yeah, this is what I was assuming as well.
Dad, I...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down.
Oh shit!
Great shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Dawn, just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about—
Dad!
Oh shit.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh fuck, this took me way longer than I expected to. So that's been it over here.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Now I can leave.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Divorce contract.
Dear
Oh,
Kay,
shit.
do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Attack!
That's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Water level, maybe. Do we need to flip the wheel now? What the heck? Oh, guys, we're getting there, we're getting there. What the heck? Swan Lake, yes. I see.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Hold on.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Now we're inside the tub, I guess?
I'm sure he's happy.
Me too.
Like he'd want you to be happy too.
Me too.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Yeah, I was 1 year old. He for sure drowned in the bathtub. Damn it.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger. wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Maybe the kite, it's kite in English, right? It's struck by lightning? Oh, over here.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you.
Okay, that confused me. We're all right, guys.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
We were over here. Oh!
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
There's a book, but I can't interact with it yet. Oh. Wait, we don't actually interact with it? We're just going down again? Huh? Really? Did I miss something over there? Oh!
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
Holy shit. Sorry, it took me ages.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings. Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Wait, how do I... Hold on. How do I do that? Ah, okay.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared. Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
What's up here?
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Louis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Congrats on the catch, Vamor. A bit like the Weasley's house. You're not wrong.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
turned off.
Wander. I asked him to describe it.
Oh,
he said
that's
he
actually
started small. Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor, and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a beautiful prince.
Ah, damn it, I wanted to go the other way. I went too late, sorry.
The prince was on his own quest for
we go rainbows then.
radiant rainbows.
Oh, bro.
He followed the sound of his
right now.
electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Can't really blame him, honestly. Shit. I mean, imagine you're just like...
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Can we just go?
I still thought I could save him.
Okay.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
Habe ich was verpasst? No, he's still in the cannery, but daydreaming.
Holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
So he kind of had this monotone job, and he's daydreaming himself away right now. Oh shit!
Then down his head.
Oh bro, what the heck? What if we refuse? Okay, we can refuse.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
So, wait, he committed suicide,
My
or what
brother was
happened?
really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Huh. I'm confused. I mean, it just sounded like he was bored by his job and was kind of
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Oh, sounds like me. Oh yeah, wait, the door is sealed shut.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Present in the hallway.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Dude, there are so many
afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
entrances.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
History of the
Dear
Finches.
Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Probably go over here.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Oh, sorry. No. Let's go the other way. I may or may not be lost right now. Hold on. I died? Oh no. I'm sorry, Mahito. Oh, stairs. Okay. Wait, I can't go up here? Huh? I wish I knew where to go. I can't, it's blocked. I can't go further. This is the furthest I can go. We can't go up the stairs here. Oh, I'm blind. I'm really blind. I didn't see the stairs over there.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
We just gotta go forward.
I got turned around.
Ah, bitch.
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Oh, I don't know, Mahito.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Walking their telltale.
Until I found out about you.
How is it?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh, that's it? 2 hours? That was pretty cool. And literally a small little game. Oh, they all have put childhood photos of them. That's actually really smart. That's actually really smart. You got all the names on the wall as well. Connected with their rooms. Mighty, you were right, this game is good. Oh, I'm actually earning trophies while we're going through the credits. That's pretty cool. It surprised me, the trophies in the end, or this is actually so thoughtful. The game, it's definitely something different. I don't think, besides from Tell Me Why, I never played a game like this. But it was pretty well made. So friedlich wie dies hier. Yeah, I mean, this is literally just this is literally just to basically have something to stream while the PC is not available. Replay a story. Options now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Ooh. So now we could actually say we only want to play one story of them, in case we want to check something out again. That's actually really, really cool. Alright, you guys, this was actually a cute little game. It's not been too long, which I appreciate, so we can get it done in one go. That's pretty cool. Right, you guys, let's have a look who we can raid. We want to see Polio? Let's raid out to Maze. Hold on, I gotta do this from my phone. Alright, you guys, we have raid commands. First one is for our followers. The second one is for the people that are subbed. I hope my PC will be like... We're basically getting this done quickly. Life is Strange. Oh, I never heard of that. I mean, just, I know the name, but I never played it. Guys, thank you so much for hanging around. I really appreciate that. I hope you have a lovely day, evening, morning, depending on which time zone you are. I will let you know when I go live next time. I don't know, I hope I got my PC back, so it's not a PlayStation stream again, but it might be, and then maybe we're going for another story-based game, because I really like this. Alright, have a lovely Tuesday, and I see you next time. Bye bye!